Anyways, welcome to the channel. I'm Vex, and today we are going to be reading One Piece chapter 1008. In the last chapter, it was mainly just the chopper curing the Ice Oni virus. But the beast pirates that were affected finally switched sides and said they F you to Queen and that they're gonna fight with Chopper now, which is pretty cool to see that we're gonna get more members over to Luffy's side. But then after that, we cut over to the Cypher Pool, who were talking about Momo's fruit being made from Kaido's blood. And I think that they said that it was a failure, but as we know, it was not a failure. He has the dragon fruit. And then we left off with the cliffhanger of seeing Odin again in front of the scabbards. But I have no clue who this could actually possibly be. It seems kind of weird. But let's see what happens in this chapter. I have no idea what's going to happen, but before we get into the chapter, make sure to go ahead and like the video, and also sub if you'd like to keep up with all my chapter reactions and read-throughs, and it'll really help me out. Thank you guys. So let's get into the chapter. Chapter 1008, Leader of the Atayama Thieves Brigade, Ashura Doji. And we have another reader request cover page. A horse that wants to fly getting turned into a Pegasus with the help of Robin. Aw, that's cool. Oh, and they have the little birds flying off the cliff too. Aw, that's pretty nice. Okay, let's get into this. Treasure repository behind the tower. Ha ha ha, I don't blame you for being surprised. I've come to the future with the help of Toki's powers. It's a long story. There will be a time for it later. You're alive! Lord Odin! Lord Odin! There's no time to celebrate our reunion. My apologies for being late to the battle, my friends. Onward to Kaido, whom we failed to vanquish that terrible day. Of course, we will join you, Lord Odin. And he's crying. Not so fast. He's gotta be a fake. What do you mean, Ashura? He's right before our eyes. Remember what Lady Toki said, Kinemon. Mankind cannot return to the past. Lady Toki had the power to go into the future, but Lord Odin died that day. If he were to travel to the future, that truth would never change. Oh, and then Odin is pulling his blade out. But, I know how you feel, but you have to open your eyes, Kinemon, and Ashura punches Kinemon right in the face. And then, he slashes at Odin and cuts his cuts the face open. See? No blood. Ashura, huff, huff, there. It makes it clear. We all feel the same way. We wanted it to be him. What a devious trick, but who? Ashura, it ain't him. But his presence, his mannerisms, they belong to no one but Lord Odin. If anyone could recreate them accurately, it would be one of us. So it's you, Kanjoro. Oh, of course! Oh, wow. I didn't even think about that. Don't be stupid. I am Odin. Ashura, I'm so sure. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I failed to finish off Kanjoro for good. I don't blame you for going soft. He was our friend. This battle just gets harder by the minute. Is this the only a painting? Where's your real body? Controlling it remotely saps so much strength. Remotely? And I am deeply wounded. I expect I will die in this battle. But I will die having pierced the very heart of the Kozuki clan. As Kurozumi Kanjuro. He laughs. Lord Momonosuke is in danger. That's right, I remember hearing a voice somewhere saying that Lord Momo was with a Kunoichi. But that must be Shinobu. Then we can send a message to warn her. And then Odin it has dynamite on him and he lights it. They all freak out for a second. You wouldn't be tasteless enough to hunt down a dying man, would you? Stay here and fight me. The rest of you, get out of here. Go and stop Kanjoro. Thank you, Ashura. And Ashura is going to fight the Odin painting alone. He slams him. Oh my gosh. They fall out a window. Get off of me, you big... Never defile the Kozuki Odin again. Oh, and then the TNT explodes. This is a big explosion. Jeez. Oh my gosh. All the other scabbards are getting blown back and diving back into the building. Kinemon, shocked. They look down and see Ashura's sword. Okiku and Raiju, angry. Oh, and dude, Kinemon is mad, yelling Kanjuro. Become Kozuki, bring down Kozuki, then die. This is the greatest final act. My entire life, a beautiful and poignant drama. Oh, and then they all see Jack is back. Jack. That took longer than anticipated. I had to break through all these flies, desperate to protect their king. Cat, Raizo, hurry on ahead. You intend to stop me on your own, King of the Day? We're both injured? Both injured. Sounds fair to me, doesn't it? I don't choose the fight to settle the scores of the past. I choose it to keep you occupied, so that you cannot create any new victims, Jack. Go and protect Lord Momonosuke, my friends. And they're all running past Jack, and Orochi is standing there in front of Jack. You aren't going to see any moons down here, nor is there any poisonous gas, so we'll both have to make do. Yeah, throw it back in his face. There's a fire in the castle. We have to do it before it goes out of control. You fools. Your mistake was betraying me, Kaido. I'll burn it all down. Oh, and then, of course, Orochi's back. I remember when he got his head chopped off. I was like, there's no way. He's dead. I'll burn it all down. You'll die up here in the sky where there's nowhere to run. Orochi! Ah! That was the last mistake you'll ever make. I'll slaughter every one of you. Okay, so Orochi wants to kill Kaido as well? Seems ridiculous, but alright. Team Momonosuke, you will relax and stay here, Momonosuke. I'm sorry. I'm not much better at controlling it than I used to be. When I first met Luffy's crew, I turned into the dragon whenever I was surprised or sad. It really startled me. I wonder if your power works like my father's. If only I could turn into a monster like him. I would be such a help to everyone. Yeah, you would be, Momo, but gosh. Stop being a little bitch. Speaking of which, I hope Luffy's alright. I want a chance to beat Kaido too, being Odin and all. Luffy is greatly weakened, but somehow he's still fine. That's a relief. What do you mean he's greatly weakened? Wait, what? How do you know that, Lord Momonosuke? Oh, huh. How does he know? That seems weird. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're back on the roof. Rooftop, Onigashima, Luffy, yelling down, how are you supposed to beat them? It doesn't feel like any of our attacks are doing anything. They are working. There's no way all these hits could have no effect. They're just as human as we are. Gum. And he jumps up. Think before you leap. Oh, and he gets slammed back. I'm amazed he can call them the same species as us. What? So you're here just expecting us to lose. No, we're thinking of how to win. Who said that? Oh, Luffy. Oh, duh. We should peel them apart. I agree. With two of them standing side by side, it just looks like we're in hell. Yo! And oh, Kaido looks sick! Dang! Yo, his half dragon transformation is sick, dude. Dude, what's up with Prometheus? What does he have, the Renegon? That's funny. It looks like we're in hell. Luffy, that suits me just fine. I've been to hell and back a few times already. It's my home territory. That's it, Straw Hat. The light never leaves your eyes, does it? And even Kaido respects Luffy. Let's go, dude. Dude, Kaido looks dope. Damn. And Big Mom looking crazy, that's for sure. Even though she's been kind of, you know, somewhat useless so far. I mean, except for the lightning stuff, but yeah. And that's the end of the chapter. Dang, dude. We finally get to see Kaido in his half beast transformation. Dang, he looks so sick. That's awesome. Okay. Wow. Of course, that moment is cool. The Odin stuff, of course it was Kanjoro. I can't believe I didn't think of that in the last chapter. That's wild. Ashura getting blown up. I doubt he's dead, but yeah, he got fucked up for sure. And now Inarashi's gonna fight Jack alone while the others go to Momo. Orochi is back. We're just getting people that should have been dead back and coming back every chapter now. It seems crazy. But he's like, screw you, Kaido. I'm done with this. I'm gonna burn everything. Somehow... Oh, is that... Somehow Momo knows that Luffy is okay, but he's weakened. It seems like when he was in his dragon form, like there's a little panel of him like getting like a, you know, like a sense or something. When he was in his dragon form that he knew that Luffy would be, is like that. So maybe he has like, maybe he has some kind of observation or his ability to hear stuff like how Odin did. He can tell, but that seems pretty... I mean, I don't know if it's going to be useful, but cool to see. At least Momo might be useful eventually. But yeah, and then, ooh, that final panel with Kaido and Big Mom looking nuts. But yeah, that's the end of the chapter, guys. Great chapter. Of course, if you like my reaction, my read-through, go ahead and like the video. It really helps me out. And of course, subscribe so you get to keep up with all my next reactions and read-throughs. Thank you, guys. And always, peace out.